Here we go for day number 2. Splinter Cell Chaos Theory on the PS2 version, celebrating the 20th anniversary of the game's existence. We're going to go and play the PS2 version, PS3 HD version, the PC version, and the original Xbox version. So we're currently on the PS2 port, day number 2, starting off at Seoul. Should be a lot of fun. So let's get it going. Hopefully everything is good to go. And we can get it rolling nice and quickly. So we're playing on hard difficulty, and that was a little interesting. So we'll continue playing on hard. We'll continue with it. And seeing how that goes. And then for people on YouTube, we'll be on Twitch afterwards to play some of the GOG version of Silent Hill 4. As your eardrums blow out. With the new preservation update for that game. Should be fun. Ignore that. To this day, that easily has to be one of the coolest intros to a game that I've personally have ever seen. Alright, 20th anniversary week for Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. This is my favorite game of all time, so I really wanted to check it out and play all the versions that I have personally played over the years, and I started off with the PS2 version because that's the version I grew up playing with. And even though I really am not polished on this version anymore since it's been like over 10 years, since I would regularly play it, because now I'm much more familiar with the PC version and Xbox version these days. But this is the version that I grew up with, and what got me into the series, playing the PS2 ports of all the Splinter Cell games. That includes the other titles as well. And I always thought they were interesting, fascinating ports even to this day. The original Splinter Cell being much more unique on the PS2 version, even though it was downgraded and a bit inferior to the Xbox versions of the game or the PC versions of the game. The way that they would balance it on the PS2 would always fascinate me, because it's not just some completely inferior version that shouldn't ever be played sort of deal. It's actually a very unique way of porting over something. With that particular game, having unique FMVs, exclusive content, like the power plant mission. Pandora tomorrow, same deal pretty much, although to a little bit of a lesser extent. Chaos Theory is also fairly unique on the PS2 version, as yet again a bit inferior, downgraded graphically and sound-wise, but the way they altered the PS2 version was always fascinating to me. Trying to keep the integrity of the levels intact with loading screens instead of seamless beginning to end mission design like they have in the Xbox and PC versions. And just the way they carried everything over. Because there's just certain graphical features and sound effect features that the PS2 just did not support with this game specifically. So the way they altered things is interesting. So that's why I'm playing this version first. It's just the one I grew up with. And it's interesting. So we're starting off at Seoul. This is part 2. You can check out part 1 on the YouTube channel right now. You can go on the home page, check out the Splinter Cell playlist, or go on the live tab on the channel and just check it out right there. Nice VOD full of wonderful experiences. So we're playing on hard, and apparently I forgot how hard actually was on the PS2 version of the game. It's a little finicky, showing its age just a little bit, but Splinter Cell Chaos Theory was definitely ahead of its time in the mid-2000s, innovating on a lot of stealth mechanics, stealth ideas, the way they would tell the story, which Splinter Cell story has never really been the focal point of the games. It's more so the gameplay, but I've always thought the story was interesting. Not really covering it in this marathon throughout the week, but there's not really much to cover. I mean, they kind of just tell you with the cutscenes, the notes that you read, conversations you hear with NPCs. It's pretty straightforward. But there's a lot of things that Chaos Theory did to innovate the genre, and especially the series of the game with Splinter Cell. And we go through each and all of these missions, and I feel like it just kind of speaks for itself, to be honest, a lot of the time. So we're just playing through the missions. And now we're at Seoul, which is a pretty cool atmospheric war zone. And it's very immersive, I guess, in the mid-2000s. So it should be interesting and hard. Here we go.
Initial estimates place the combined casualty count for the first 24 hours at, oh my God, 6,000? Is this a typo?
90% or more of those are enemy casualties. Estimates put our losses at less than 1,000 men.
Less than 1,000? You say that like it's a good thing.
Sir, it's paranoia. Our saber rattling has their leadership in a panic. It's a preemptive strike. Our own intelligence indicates that they didn't launch that missile intentionally. And until we can prove it, Seoul is on the block.
What are our military options for holding the city?
No reasonable strategic assessment has ever claimed it was possible without nuclear capability. And if that's the way it has to be,
Seoul East Market.
38 hours ago, the NKA committed to open war on the Korean Peninsula. We've known for 50 years that their objective would be to capture Seoul within 72 hours. It appears they have a real shot at it. South Korean and U.S. forces are using orchestrated retrogrades to channel individual NKA divisions along discrete corridors. 6 hours ago, the first of those divisions reached Seoul and is seeking to capture critical infrastructure. High on their list is a telecommunications switching station north of the city. Unfortunately, the IW attack that sank the Walsh came through this switching station. If the NKA gets their hands on that information, they'll be able to justify their invasion and possibly force the world to allow them to hold the country. We need to get that information before they do.
The information warfare attacks that launched the missile that sank the Walsh came through Seoul. I wasn't able to trace them back any further than the switching station, and I don't even know for sure that they didn't originate there. It's entirely possible that South Korea has manipulated us into war by forcing the North to attack the U.S. I would just try and hack my way in, but this is a fat secure data pipe, and damage caused by the fighting has already isolated most of the entry ports. You need to get in there and recover the data manually, then broadcast it out point to point so we can take a closer look.
CIA maintains several safe houses in Seoul to facilitate insertion of agents and recovery of possible defectors. Usually, they're set up to look like ordinary residences. I'm currently working out a plan to have you forward inserted into one of these safe houses before 2ID performs another major retrograde. Once you're in, our boys will retreat, and the NKA front will overrun and bypass your location, leaving you in the wake of the main force, but still in advance of the support troops. You'll have a small zone of comfort, and I would strongly advise you not to stray from your AO. You don't want to encounter a battalion-sized force.
The USS Ronald Reagan is ready to launch an EA-6B Prowler rigged with a point-to-point laser receiver rig. Your man will be given a special transmitter that will track the plane and transmit the data. This comm setup is 100% secure. Nothing is broadcast, so nothing can be intercepted. Never mind decrypted. Once your man is in position, we'll send in the plane and get the data. But this is still a highly risky operation. Whatever you're promising me better be worth it. These planes are worth $60 million, you know.
$60 million. This is the first level in the game that has a full loadout here on stealth. Smoke, flash, frag grenades, even on stealth mode. Should be very interesting.
Welcome to the 3-block war, Fisher. The main advance has bypassed your position, but expect sporadic fighting among units separated from the main force.
Whose side am I on here?
Your own. You're not a legal combatant. Anyone who sees you will attack on sight, friend or foe.
Alright, here we go. PS2 version of Seoul. Art is my passion. So we are playing this on PS3 through backward compatibility and software mode. The reason why I say that is because this has been a very nice playthrough on here, which is very rare for PS2 emulation. That is not like officially released by Sony themselves in the PSN store. So that's pretty nice. It's actually been very playable and very fun on here.
Listen, there aren't any alarms to worry about, but
frame rate is pretty decent, especially compared to the other Splinter Cell titles. I've played all of them on here, the PS2 versions, and usually the performance is abysmal. The Chaos Theory is holding its own, which is pretty interesting. That is apparently the radio. Innocent-looking booby traps. Propaganda broadcasts. Locate and retrieve data drives from the NDT. Here we go. That radio sounds awful. I can't even hear the guy. Holy. So obviously a bit different here. It's like a low quality audio clip of the radio broadcast. I can't even hear what he's saying. Blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah. Booby traps.
Fisher, critical update. I have other assets on
All
the
mine
ground
there.
not far from your position. Splinter cells in training. They're on a black bag op, but their target was just relocated by NKA Special Forces.
So I need to bring in the target.
No, you need to interrogate.
I need a what? I didn't hear you, Lambert. What did you say? I need to do what? Can't hear you. I barely moved my analog stick, but okay. It's like checking the wall mine thing.
Welcome to the 3-block war, Fisher.
I was trying to show it because it's impossible to see it in the pitch black darkness.
Among units separated from the main force.
Whose side am I on here?
Your own. You're not a legal combatant. Anyone who sees you will attack on sight, friend or foe.
Listen, there aren't any alarms to worry about, but anyone you encounter will probably already be alert.
Fisher, critical update.
God,
I
that
have other
radio
assets on
is
the ground not far from your
freaks me out.
Splinter cells in training. They're on a black bag op, but their target was just relocated by NKA Special Forces.
So I need to bring in the target.
No. You need to interrogate.
So you gotta wait until the light is green. It's a little slower in the PS2.
Before you talk to them, or I'll pull you out.
Chaos Theory also introduces the idea that other people can be Splinter Cells with that call. Splinter Cells in training.
You think you know where we are? You navigate. I'm going to take a leak.
He's having a bad day. We'll let him finish. Common courtesy. Okay.
Stay quiet and you might live.
What? Who?
Shut up. Lambert, I've got one.
Good job, Fisher. I'm gonna patch you through direct. Hold on.
Stay calm. This'll just take a sec.
Okay.
All right, Fisher. Go ahead.
I've got someone who wants to talk to you.
Roger. Ask him where they took John.
Where did you take John?
I don't know what you're talking about.
He's not answering. Should I kill him?
Negative, negative.
All right. They say I should kill you, so...
Wait, okay. John, we moved him to a cyber cafe just off the fish market by the river.
Is that what you needed to know, guys?
Affirmative. Thanks a lot, sir. We owe you one.
Welcome to the team. You want to tell me what's going on, Lambert?
Sorry, Fisher, but you're getting too old for this kind of work.
That was cool.
I'm sure he'll be chill. Just a random warhead on the ground, no big deal. What's going on here? Uh-huh. A wall? Oh. The pole. Do the cool pole thing.
Sam, a Predator drone just spotted a mobile command center in the area up ahead. See if you can tap it for intelligence.
You don't want me to take it out?
No, we could have done that with the Predator.
Cut material. Huh? No, we can't. OCD that. OCP. OCD, OCP. Wait, where'd the guy go? Okay, dude. Wait, what are we doing? Stare at the boxes. There you go. Oh. Still nothing. This is obviously a lot different.
All right, I'm going to initiate the test.
Oh. It's over here, the truck. They know. They know. Got an object? What's going on here? There's another way to get over here. I guess, does he open the door and go through here? The crawling is very loud. I guess I'll save and see what happens here. Having enemies out in the open with lights shining on me is definitely not a good idea. But I have no choice. Yeah, perfect. Works for me. So I would be climbing down the ladder with those headlights beaming on me. Go a little faster because of the ambient noise. Where's the other guy? Is this a ladder? Nice. And I'm in the dark. That's nice too. I think that's the radio broadcast right there, one of them. Waiting for that guy to go back to the right. Oh. Guess he doesn't stay in there the whole time. Interesting. Nice looking gun, huh? He's observing. Oh, he's moving. Are you back in here?
Nice truck.
It's not mine.
So you probably won't mind if I access it for a second.
Well, I won't mind as long as you don't kill me.
I'll think about it.
Guy back over here. Yep. That's some cool stuff we can use. Really nothing. Use.
Good job, Sam. With an inside line on the NKA's command network, we should be able to funnel useful intelligence to the regs.
Always happy to lend a hand.
It's not completely in the dark on this difficulty. That's like super strict. It's one of the broadcasts.
Way to go, Fisher.
Good.
That's the last of their propaganda stations in this area.
Thank God. Starting to lose my mind.
I like how Lambert warns you about that. Last in this area. Which means you don't have to worry about that anymore in the back of your mind. Like how they warn you about that with dialogue throughout each mission. Like you're halfway there, you got a couple here. It's like nice little reminders. It's the little things. All the sound effects are like so low quality. Oof. Nope. Still in the light. On hard and elite difficulty, like if you are not completely to the left of the meter, you might get caught. Body might get found. And this is hard, so it's even more strict on the elite. What is going on here? So how does this play out here on the PS2 version? Spawned. Oh, the elevator is there.
Is that someone there?
Nice level. Fire. Oh, here you go. Oh, you have to go this way in order to get in here, huh? Both guys are in here? Jesus. Interrogation?
Shh. Quiet or I'll have to hurt you.
Oh no!
What is your mission?
We're here to secure the structure and tap into the South Korean national data trunk.
What are you looking for?
As far as I know, nothing specific. But since you're here, maybe we'd like to look for whatever you're looking for.
I guess I'll have to make sure no one knows you saw me.
Oh, God! Please don't kill me!
Oh, God. So, we need that computer.
What?
What? Oh, nice. Welcome, random guy. Got a buddy too over there? From the elevator? That's what usually happens. Plop. Apparently that makes no noise. Time to go. Oh. Trying to do a full stealth playthrough here with no knockouts would be hell. Be so annoying. Get drives.
Good. Now get that drive up to the roof and we'll transmit it to the EA6B.
Why can't you just read it from here?
It'll take too long to guarantee a secure link, and if the DPRK intercepts it...
Then this mission is a waste of time.
Time to go. I don't know if there's like any enemies or something.
Next stop, top floor.
Once I transmit the data, I'm on to extraction?
That's the plan. If we can confirm the LZ is safe, we'll extract you directly from the rooftop.
And if it's not safe?
To be continued. I always like how they did this. Like, wow. Continue in the next part of the same mission.
Lambert, I'm in position.
Iron Man, this is Moondog. Begin transmission now. laser trip that? Eject! We gotta dump this data!
Lambert, we have a problem.
Of course we do. So now we're on the rooftops of this complete war zone.
Fisher, the plane went down before they could purge the data. You need to get to the wreckage and make sure the North Koreans don't recover it.
NK regulars are setting up portable radar reconnaissance receivers. See if you can take them all out. Sam, it would be helpful if you could recover the technical specifications on these new North Korean UAVs.
You bet.
There you go. A lot of stuff. Let's see how you can disable those. So you can disable it with the OCP of your pistol. When you don't miss.
Whoa! What the?
In the original Splinter Cell, you could knock out enemies with sticky cameras if you hit them in the head. It's funny.
Good
I want
job,
to see if you
Sam.
can do it in the PS2
RF
version.
monitoring indicates at least 4 more P3Rs active in your AO.
Pop them over here. What is this again? It says disable radar. But it doesn't actually disable radar. Still doesn't do it. Maybe it means something else. Maybe. Probably. Just want to see what it would do.
Fisher, the plane went down before they could purge the data. You need to get to the wreckage and make sure the North Koreans don't recover it.
NK regulars are setting up portable radar reconnaissance receivers. See if you can take them all out. Sam, it would be helpful if you could recover the technical specifications on these new North Korean UAVs.
You bet. You're not thinking of jumping, I hope.
No!
Then what are you doing up here?
I need to check the P3R. See if it tracked that plane that just flew over.
P3R.
The portable radar reconnaissance receiver.
Tell you what, you take a nap, I'll check it for you.
Anything you say, just don't hurt me.
Good job, Sam. RF monitoring indicates at least 4 more P3Rs active in your AO.
Nothing back here. So I gotta go down the rope. We
just hit the building. Oh, that. Well,
Somehow I am in the darkness. Cool.
bombs. What are we safe from them? Infantry. Listen, bombs don't want to kill you. It's purely statistical.
I think you have to jump.
There's nothing in the world more dangerous
Or the
than
pipe.
an infantryman with a rifle. I'd rather take my chances with the bombs. You are scaring the crap out of me.
Am I seeing things?
Yes. Yes, you are.
Stupid damn thing is broken.
This is interesting. A little bit easier to get up here.
Nothing here. Come out from there and show yourself.
Why am I getting light up here? What? Wait, excuse me? What the fuck is this glow? That is so stupid. It's actually so dumb. Oof. Nice, great. That is objectively stupid. Having a glow of the light down there, up there. I don't remember that at all.
Fisher, the plane went down before they could purge the data. You need to get to the wreckage and make sure the North Koreans don't recover it.
NK regulars are setting up portable radar reconnaissance receivers. See if you could take them all out. Sam, it would be helpful if you could recover the technical specifications on these new North Korean UAVs.
You bet.
You bet. Plop.
Good job, Sam. RF monitoring indicates at least 4 more P3Rs active in your AO.
3 more. I'm shooting out the light. From afar. I don't even care if they get alerted.
I thought you said we'd be safe up here. We are safe up here. What? A bomb just hit the building. Oh, that. Well, we are not safe from bombs. What are we safe from then? Infantry. Listen, bombs don't want to kill you. It's purely statistical. But there is nothing in the world more dangerous than an infantryman with a rifle. I'd rather take my chances with the bombs.
Amazing.
Nothing here. I'm sure there's nothing here.
This is extremely lame behavior from this video game. Heavily lame behavior from this video game right now.
Fisher, the plane went down before they could purge the data. You need to get to the wreckage and make sure the North Koreans don't recover it.
Doing good.
NK regulars are setting up portable radar reconnaissance receivers. See if you can take them all out. Sam, it would be helpful if you could recover the technical specifications on these new North Korean UAVs.
You bet.
job, Sam. RF monitoring indicates at least 4 more P3Rs active in your AO.
Apparently I have to save. Oh man. Boom, 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 boom.
We are safe up here.
What? A bomb just hit the building.
Oh, that. Well, we're not safe from bombs.
What are we safe from then?
Infantry. Listen, bombs don't want to kill you. It's purely statistical. There is nothing in the world more dangerous.
What's wrong with the lights?
Ta-da! Extremely lame behavior yet again. PS2 version is a little wonky. Maybe it's just what it is. It's just a little wonky. There's some things that I do remember from it, and a bunch of things I don't. Oh. Nice. Nice. It's in here. Nothing in there. Usually there'd be a guard in the other version. Oh, here you go. Go over here or the other direction.
Sam, we have RF confirmation that there are only 2 P3Rs left in your area.
2.
Where is that voice coming from?
This is really annoying, dude. It glanced on me for like 0.2 seconds and started firing. That's crazy. Crazy.
We are safe up here.
What? A bomb just hit the building.
Oh, that. Well, we're not safe from bombs.
What are we safe from then?
Infantry. Listen, bombs don't want to kill you. It's purely statistical. But there is nothing in the world more dangerous than an infantryman with a rifle. I'd rather take my chances with the bombs.
What?
I thought I heard something out there. Crap! Nothing!
Okay, you're getting nervous. Just forget it.
Did I not pick the other one?
I don't want to find anything anyway.
This is so lame. Holy fuck, this is so lame, dude. I didn't know where he was gonna go. Cooperate. Please.
We are safe up here.
What? A bomb just hit the building.
Oh, that. Well, we are not safe from bombs.
What are we safe from them?
Infantry, listen. Bombs don't want to kill you. It's purely statistical. There's nothing in the world more dangerous.
Cool. I'm crashing out, bro. Like, where does that even hit? The bottom of where the light bulb plug, like, screws in?
We are safe up here.
What? A bomb just hit the building.
Oh, that. Well, we are not safe from bombs.
What are we safe from them?
And I hit the tippy top of the light bulb. How?
All clear.
Oh my good lord. Okay.
What's that?
Boom, boom, boom.
Pop, I thought I knew something.
Sam, we have RF confirmation that there are only 2 P3Rs left in your area.
I do not know what you're up to, but you better come out of there. The game is up. I can hear you in there.
Sure. Good enough for me. City streets. That's the thing about Splinter Cell gameplay. That's why I've always loved this game. Trial and error and mastering.
Sing?
With a little bit of randomness on the side.
Huh? I found out what
So
that
it makes the
beeping
game
sound
very enjoyable
was.
as a stealth game.
Is it
You
a
mess up
gun?
once, twice,
Oh,
and you
Check
figure
it.
out the third time.
you check
Or the fourth time, or the fifth time. I don't know.
Okay.
Whatever your skill level is. What makes Chaos Theory fun to play.
Easy.
Take cover!
I want my mommy.
We're still alive.
Easy.
Easy.
Look, let's just take that patrol data into the UAV and get out of here before it does go off.
Good idea.
Crush site.
A trap?
A trap. Soul is also unique in that alarms literally don't matter because it's a war zone. But obviously, if you care about mission rating, you gotta hide bodies and whatnot. On a computer?
Whoa, good grab, Sam. Looks like the complete technical specifications on North Korean UAVs.
So what, we can just switch them all off now?
Ha, no. But we can pass it up the chain and inside of a few months find ways to disable them.
Well, that's not much help to me then, is it?
Say hello to my little friend!
War never changes.
Damn it! What's wrong with this? Lost him.
We have multiple reports of more active armor in your immediate AO.
Great.
Pole? Oh, it's a light pole. Okay. Obviously a lot of crazy sound effects happening. The ambience is pretty up there. Pretty nerfed on the PS2 version, but still something. That's a tank. God. This is probably completely scuffed on the PS2 version too, because it's also a little random and all over the place on the other version as well. This tank is pretty interesting to go through. How's it look? Huh. It's pretty condensed. I guess we disabled a tank. Yes. That's interesting. Darkness. Is that how it works? Looks like it. Cool. That was fun. That was highly consistent. Can you not?
One more P3R to go, Fisher.
I'll find it.
Pick up frag. Yeah, it should be fine there. Enter North Market. Loading screens are funny. We gotta divvy up the war zones. I do think they're doing a pretty good job of, like, replicating the war zone here on this version, though. They're making it interesting. Well, there's that guy.
Of humiliating defeat and death most. What the?
Yep. What? We'll save. I think anytime there's anything where we can have an opportunity for RAM in this, I'm just gonna save. You came back around. Crazy. Interrogation? I thought there would be. Cool, thanks. Sees through a crack, nice.
Holy crap! Guess I'm a little jumpy.
Boom, boom, boom.
Good job, Sam. Never hurts to have another line into the NKA command network.
Nothing over here. It's just interesting that there's a ladder up here like this. But no computer. Okay. You're annoying.
What's the situation, Sam?
The plane is smashed. I don't think I can recover the data. But 2 of the crew are alive. Looks like they crawled out of the wreckage.
If you can't recover the data, we need to make sure no one can. Fall back to a safe distance to designate the target. I'll get on the horn with flight ops on the Reagan.
Let me get the pilots to safety first.
We don't have a lot of time, Sam. An NKA recovery team is en route.
Are you ordering me to leave these guys here and call in an airstrike?
I'm telling you what the objective is, trusting you to complete it. You have your orders.
I have my orders. And will it randomly fuck up again?
Fisher, if you compromise this mission for those men...
Save it, Irving. You gave me my orders already.
That is so unreal. How am I supposed to save them? What do you mean? Comes on so fast. A pole? What is this? This is interesting. Oh, this thing. Interesting place to put this.
Way to go, Sam. With those P3Rs out of commission, it'll be a lot safer to extract you.
Can I
Wow,
just
you
put
mean
the pilots
you're
over
actually
here?
planning to get me out of here alive one day?
Fisher, if you compromise this mission for those men...
Save it, Irving. You gave me my orders already.
I don't even care if this does it or not. My headcanon says I did it.
You should be able to designate the wreckage with your EEV from the top of this structure.
All right.
Well, side alley? Yeah. Top of the structure. Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Why don't I remember how to do this? Thought there's a prompt here. Is there not a prompt? Did I just forget it again? Nice. Top of the structure, bro. Top of the structure. That's what it said. Laser. I don't have a laser. I don't remember what I'm doing. That's cool. You can actually do that. Top of the structure, bro. Laser. Just do the laser thing. Do the thing. Mm-hmm. Crazy. Just crazy, man.
God, forgive me.
I literally did that,
All right,
and nothing
Fisher,
happened.
you have an F-117 inbound. Stand by.
Roger, target is painted.
Hello there, Paperboy. This is Postman. We have your glare. Stay on target. And there you go, Paperboy. The package is in the mail.
Confirm visual on the package, Postman.
Have a better one. Postman out.
pilots definitely did not survive. Mission complete. That was unnecessarily annoying. Jesus, bro. PS2 version is a little sketch.
What do you mean the attack came from Japan? They're our allies.
Mr. President, these attacks represent the most sophisticated application of information warfare ever imagined. The missile launch came through Japan, yes, but it seems likely it was triggered by elements of a private security operation, Displace International.
Displace? That's Doug Shetland's outfit. We have contracts with them.
Who's Shetland?
Former Marine recon, among the very best. He was one of my top candidates for 3rd echelon a few years ago. No love lost for the military or the United States. Rumor is that we hung him out to dry for political reasons over an incident that wasn't his fault. We can only speculate as to what his agenda is.
Well, how do we defuse the situation until we know?
Maybe the Chinese can help.
Gotcha.
Now we have bathhouse. This is a very infamous mission.
Echelon tracked down Doug Shetland in Tokyo 6 hours ago. He's mobile and he's wireless. And from what we've managed to decrypt, it looks like he's about to wrap up his business with whoever his Japanese contacts are. From what we've managed to pick out of the air, it looks like he and his men are about to converge on a bathhouse in the middle of the city. We need to find out who Shetland is meeting with, and do everything we can to prevent him from closing his deal.
Clearly, the attack that crippled the Walsh and force-launched the missile from the battery went through Seoul, but it originated in Japan. Shetland has something to do with it, and my line into the displaced servers shows that he's definitely profiteering on this war. In order to shut down his operation and prevent any further escalation, we need to ID his business partners and make sure they don't leave there with any more of Zerkezi's weaponized algorithms.
Fisher, the bathhouse where this meeting is going down is a semi-public place. There will be civilians in there, and probably a boatload of goons. Shetland's men seem to be popping up all around Tokyo in the last hour or so, and converging simultaneously on the location. Frances Cohen has been in Asia for the last few months, and she's found some ties between the bathhouse ownership and a Japanese criminal organization known as the Red Nation. It's possible that they are Shetland's partners.
Possible. Frag and smoke grenade there.
Fisher, I just got a request from Frances Cohen.
What does she need?
She's been trying to get a man inside the bathhouse for a long time to keep tabs on the Red Nation. She wants to know if you can tap the phone lines in and around the building.
For Francis? Of course I can.
Tell me why we're out here again?
Boss needs us to check all the DSL frequencies, make sure that we won't get any network interference on the shadow net.
I don't even know what that means, but be quick about it. The stench is unbearable.
No kidding. I think there must be a broken sewer main back here. Worst part is you can smell it inside.
They give me a
too.
lot of stuff here.
What?
Yeah, some kind of foundation problem. All of Tokyo.
The airport is sinking.
Whatever. Close enough.
So bathhouse is probably the hardest mission in this game. It's pretty wild sometimes. PS2 version, I'm sure, is similar.
What are you doing back here?
Oh my god! We're supposed to check the DSL connections. Make sure there's no interference.
Why? Is Shetland setting up a network?
Yeah! Something he calls a shadow net! Portable wireless network! Operates between standard Wi-Fi frequencies! Almost impossible to tap!
Thanks for your help.
No problem!
Boom, boom, boom. Tap the lines. What does the map layout look like for this one? This one's pretty big.
Good work, Fisher. That's the first phone line. See if you can tap into the rest.
Okay. And we're in.
Just a reminder, Sam. You'll have some civilians in the bathhouse. Do not, I repeat, do not kill any of them.
I'll be careful.
Be more than careful. Be Gandhi.
Yes, sir.
Central, this is 7. I finished the basement. All clear. Yeah, okay. 7 out.
Sits down and immediately starts moving. Okay. I see. I see. He wants a little bit of light. Okay, stay there. Don't move. For the love of God, please. How?
Did I just see something? Curious.
Fisher, in order to figure out who Shetland is meeting with, you'll need to head up into the private offices. Check upstairs to the north of your position and past reception.
On my way. Let's do this the easy way. Give me a small piece of useful intelligence, and in return, I won't kill you.
That sounds more than fair. What can I tell you?
How many men you have here?
Oh, actually, I have no idea. Shetland organized us like a flash mob. We were scattered all around Tokyo. The call came, we all showed up with our own part of the plan.
Interesting.
I was just supposed to come and secure this basement. I didn't even know there would be others here. Never mind how many. Each of us has his low-level tasking, like secure this basement. Leave me alone, geek.
That was random. Do. Hmm.
It ain't supposed to do that, is it?
What is that? He says in the darkness. All right.
Hey.
Right at his head. And nothing happened. He got stunned instead. I was wrong.
Yeah, might be some Red Nation guys up in the private rooms, but I didn't disturb them. How about the front?
It's tight. A truck is blocking the alley, and I sent the guys unloading it for a coffee break.
Which guys?
Just some guys. Worker guys.
What? You just said, hey, why don't you guys take a break, and they did? Oh, okay. Well, don't forget to expense that.
Yeah, no kidding.
Am I seeing things? Nothing.
Where are you going? No interrogation? Is the room still back here? Yep. That's where the crawl space would go. Really? I thought there was an interrogation, I guess not. A shortcut up here? Doesn't look like it. Nothing in there. Rising mercury and depleted tuna. Okay. 40193. Oh. Miss a goal?
Damn it! I could have sworn I saw someone down there.
You actually go a little bit faster doing that. And safer.
I don't want to hurt you, so tell me something useful.
I know lots of useful things.
Fantastic. Run down the list.
The door code to the owner's office is 3650.
Good.
There are some men barricaded in a room next to the owner's office. There is a vent in the wall that joins the rooms.
Very helpful.
It is my pleasure to serve you. Please, come again.
Oh, a window. Go back down there. Oh, you can go down there from here, but not up here. 3650.
Got it. Shetland's meeting in the private baths in the back of the bathhouse in a little while.
Who's he meeting?
Red Nishin from the looks of it. Cohen was right. The bathhouse owner is pretty high up in the Japanese mob.
I don't know. That doesn't sound like Shetland style.
Well, unless you find something to the contrary, it looks like a solid lead to me.
I'll keep sniffing around.
Find out who gave the orders. Goggles.
How are we doing? Almost done. But I'm reading some low-level interference across 802. Trying to pin it down, but it's hard to isolate. You don't think we're in the footprint of a shadow net, do you? The Red Nation doesn't have that kind of technology. And Shetland, you don't think...
Should we tell Canada?
No, there is no way Shetland had time. Besides, we are in a hurry.
Fisher, those two aren't displaced. They're ISDF assault troops.
What is ISDF doing here?
Maybe the Red Nation has sold Shetland out to the ISDF. Eavesdrop on that meeting and figure out what's going on before ISDF blows this up.
How are we gonna stop them?
I'll get on the horn with Admiral Atomo and make sure we're all on the same page.
Same thing. Look pretty comfortable in here. Alright, we'll go back into the actual bathhouse. Dun. Can't see. When the PS2 version plays music, it gives me anxiety. Like, what the hell is happening? It usually means a guard saw you or is alerted. Public bath. Bash the door for once. Anything over here? Nope.
What is that?
Nothing. That's so trolly, that's not even funny. Actually so trolly.
This is not
good. Fucking wall, dude.
What? You didn't bring your bathing suit, did you? No. Well, you can't go in with all your kit. I'm not shaving my body. What? Man, it's a bathhouse. It's all full of... Relax. Sexual men bathing naked together since time immemorial. There's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, okay. If you say so. And here I thought this place was a forward-thinking employer.
Nice little plank here.
Is someone moving around out there?
Of course.
Way to go, Sam. Cohen says there's one more phone line she'd like you to tap.
Why?
What's going on here? Say!
Most random bounce lighting ever. Man, the bathhouse combat music is in. All the way in. Love the electric guitar with all that too. It sounds so cool. Whoop. This is where it gets really tricky. This is so dumb. The patrol is, but the whole idea of this room is actually very cool. I'm just not a fan of the patrols around here. So they have this on by default. Usually you have to turn it on. Not so smart now. Just sounds like a soldier. It's the massager. What a frickin' gun.
I saw something there.
Of course you did. I can't disable the light.
treats for Christmas. What the hell was that? It's some kind of smoke screen. Got a bad feeling about this. Shit, what was that? Crap! Nothing!
I'm just going back. Oh, it's over here. His face. Yep. Where I was before.
Gotcha.
Damn, I knew I'd get caught in here.
Tough break, pal. Tell me something I don't know.
Well, our thermal vision kit didn't get distributed yet, so we can't see for crap. But some of the guys that came in with Shetland, I think they're fully equipped.
Shetland's personal bodyguards have thermal?
I think so. Not that it does much good in steam. Steam isn't fog, like in an abattoir or something. Steam is warm, just like human bodies.
Good point. Thanks for the explanation.
Anytime. I can't hear too good either.
Sure you can. Night night. You going? Okay. Blind my eyes. Nice. I guess I'll go back. Save. He's in the pool. Nice. Fucking awesome.
A trap?
Well, nice try, mister. We'll see how smart you really are.
Oh my god.
What? Does he think we're amateurs?
Turret. Okay. Oh. Back where it came from. Here we go. Think it's here. Yep.
Okay, our fallback line is here. Okay, this hallway. If anything goes wrong, pull out any cover you can and put tight fire sectors down the length of this hallway. Got it. If we get surprised, the objective is to support the big man's retreat. This place is too nasty for a firefight with the bad visibility, but it should be easy to defend, so stay sharp and kill anything that moves. I'm on it. Dismissed.
No interrogation.
That's the last phone line, Fisher. Cohen sends her thanks.
Tell her it was my pleasure.
Damn it! What's wrong with this?
Here we go.
Zachary.
Yes, sir.
I just double-checked the blueprints. Turns out there's a vent that comes out in the meeting. ISDF makes me nervous. Make sure the vent is clear of any civilians.
Yes, sir.
Be quick about it. The meeting will start soon.
I'm on it.
There we go. Vent overlooking.
Piece of junk!
He missed.
Lambert, ISDF is in the building. Are they making their move?
I haven't been able to contact Otoma. I don't know what's going on.
Wait a minute.
Chaos theory.
I told you I've taken care of everything. We're secure.
Nothing here.
Jesus, Lambert. ISDF isn't here to take Shetland down. They're meeting with him. They're his partners.
My God. Stay there. We need to hear the details before we go to the Joint Chiefs with this.
Relax, Kincaid. I'll just download them and burn you a disc. I said relax. You're right. I'm not that stupid. My men just finished setting up a shadow. Completely secure wireless, discreet from the web. Now sit. You'll have your algorithms in about 4 minutes. Call it!
Lambert.
Let it go, Fisher. We know the truth. We'll pick up the pieces after the dust settles.
Kaneda! Tetsuo! No, no, please. We can work this out.
Ooh.
Fisher?
Kill Shetland. I know.
I know.
Good thinking, Fisher. Looks like Shetland is using Zerkezi's infinite recursion code to run genetic algorithms that allow him to remotely organize his men.
Why?
Wow. DoD is gonna love this. Looks like Shetland can establish his objectives, and the software will break it down to individual tasks and mail them out to his men.
So his people all swarm a target location independently and complete their sub-objectives without ever knowing what the plan is.
Exactly. Kind of a bizarre inverse of Nikolod's glass dagger.
Alright. Another walkie part of the mission here. If I can get through parts of it. I forgot how the PS2 layout is here.
Shit! That one winged me! Use terminal force! Nail that bastard! Looks like he's reloading! Ah, get him!
Not the greatest idea, I think.
Just kill him!
Huh, they give you stuff. Oh god.
He's using smoke. Incoming fire! Get down!
So who got? He went forward. 3 guys in here. Oh my god. Yeah. Pretty fucked. I just wanted to know where they were.
Where is he? I think we've lost him. Make him suffer.
Apparently gunfire produces no sound. Nice. It's kind of cool. You can tank that. I actually wanted to see if I can take it.
Okay, man, let's keep this orderly. Fall back. There he is. Got it.
Okay. Not gonna question it. Don't care.
My God, Fisher! Shetland has rigged the place to blow. There are bombs hidden in the furnace room.
I guess we're
You'll have to
starting
find them all
instantly.
and fast.
Oh my good god, man. This fucking port. I can't. I'm not saving.
Mason and Lambert have you wrapped around their fingers, Fisher. You're no more to them than any other weapon.
I always love how he reappears and comes out of thin air every time. Layout any different here? No speech. Oh, nice. It's also completely brain dead and broken on here, too. Sick.
Nail that bastard! He's reloading! Let's catch him while he's snapping! Use terminal force!
Don't run after me.
What is... Footsteps. Did you see that?
Don't care about the... Well, he is wearing a mask, but... I don't know. This game cheats.
Make him suffer! He's reloading! Let's catch him!
I was in a very small portion of light. That's what I said earlier. I should not have played on... I should have just played on normal, man. Forgot how strict that is. Hard and Elite, I really think, are just designed for people that have played the game before. It is just super strict when it comes to the light and darkness and sounds, too. Obviously, I've played this a billion times, but not this port in a while. So I just don't know all the little things that you need to know when you play on this difficulty. That's why we're having trouble. And you can't disable a lot of lights on the PS2 version. Dude, oh my god. And he just shoots to the fucking thing. This is so fucking dumb on hard, man. I'm an absolute idiot for playing on this difficulty. Come on. Oh, God. He went in the cover? It's lagging. Oh my God.
Take him down! Any way you can!
Makes me hear the combat music. I'm just lagging, like, and I die instantly when I gunfire.
Where is he? I think we've lost him! Have we lost him?
Broken. Just broken. So dumb. Just shot a camera on the wall. That was it. Didn't do anything else. In the darkness. They have goggles on, but they don't see you until you move. My guys are cheating.
Where is he? I think we've lost him! We've got incoming shots!
That's me. Cobbled up in a ball.
Use terminal force! Make him suffer! What was that? I think I don't like this. Down! We've got it coming!
There are dots on the wall, I guess, for the alarms. Like the alarms. Put lasers on the wall after a while. Hell yeah.
My God, Fisher! Shetland has rigged the place to blow. There are bombs hidden in the furnace room. You'll have to find them all, and fast.
You were saying?
Mason and Lambert have you wrapped around their fingers, Fisher. You're no more to them than any other weapon.
Make sure you run away. Where are these guys? What do you mean there's only one guy? Like what?
You've made yourself the instrument of a policy you don't believe in, Sam. Walk away.
Nice. Missed. Somehow. Even though I'm on his body. Sick. Cool. At least I know where they are now.
My God, Fisher! Shetland has rigged the place to blow. There are bombs hidden in the furnace room. You'll have to find them all, and fast.
Interesting. So they don't spawn in here right away. Do it in the second wave.
Mason and Lambert have you wrapped around their fingers, Fisher. You're no more to them than any other weapon.
How are you over here now? What do you mean you're there now? They're just making up rules, actually.
You've made yourself the instrument of a policy you don't believe in, Sam. Walk away.
Like he was over here to the right last time.
Well, that's not gonna work again.
And now they're over there. What am I supposed to do with that?
Blood is thicker than water, and you and I have bled a lot together. You're trading your honor for their agenda.
God, man. No guards. No wall mines. You got it. I like this.
It doesn't have to end like this, Sam.
No, but it does have to end.
On that we agree. We've been fighting their dirty little wars our entire lives, and where do we end up? Staring at each other down the barrels of our guns. Nothing has changed, Fisher. And it won't change by degrees. We have to tear it down and start over. It's the only way.
Your own little chaos theory, throw the world into war and hope that what comes out the other side is better.
It will be better. Because this war will change things, Sam. Every other war has been about keeping things the same, but the status quo doesn't work anymore. America's sick, Sam. She's dying. The politicians, the bureaucrats, the whispered backroom deals, it's all life support for a sick old lady who was dead a long time ago.
The only backroom deals that I've seen lately were made by you. You're a murderer and a war criminal.
Those are the only names the state has for the revolutionaries, Sam. You only become a hero after the war is over. You know the truth. The world is built from the bottom up, not the other way around. Honor, courage, fidelity. We don't inherit these things from the world, Sam. We build the world from them. I know you. You believe in these things more than any government. And I know that because of it, you wouldn't shoot an old friend.
Bet I would.
You're right, Doug. I wouldn't shoot an old friend.
That was hell. Good old bathhouse. Boom, 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 boom.
Events today jeopardized diplomatic efforts when North Korean armor encountered a so-called self-healing minefield while attempting to withdraw from the area.
North Korean forces were adequately cautioned that self-healing minefields along the DMZ should not be considered cleared obstacles. We're back at the brink of war, and now we find out it is the Japanese?
The Japanese are allies.
I don't care if they're the Christmas elves. They sank the Walsh.
We don't know that their government was involved.
We know Admiral Otomo was involved, and we know where the gentleman is. We have to go in now, immediately.
The fact is, we don't know how far the conspiracy goes. If Otomo's actions are sanctioned by the Japanese government, then the only solution is military. But if he's acting alone...
Your man again?
He's already in position.
Send him in.
The State Department has lost contact with all of the U.S. officers who work at the Kokubo Sosho with the Japanese Self-Defense Force. It looks like the SDF have taken them prisoner, and they're refusing to answer our calls. In typical fashion, the Japanese are circling their wagons. Either they're afraid to admit they've lost control of Otomo, or they're actually sanctioning him. If that's the case, we'll have to come clean with North Korea, which will spark a massive war in Asia. If not, we need to find out what our officers know and figure out what to do about Otomo before North Korea finds out what's going on.
Sam, even if the Japanese government is not sanctioning him, Otomo still clearly has the capacity to strike. If he's still in control of the information arm of the SDF, you'll need to deal with him very carefully. There's no telling what kind of havoc he could unleash.
Last contact we had with any U.S. personnel in the Kokubo Sosho was a fragment of a phone call from Major Harper, a logistics advisor to GSDF. From the sounds of the call, the room he was in was raided by Japanese troops and he was taken prisoner. It doesn't sound like anyone has been killed, and if there's any hope of maintaining peaceful relations with the Japanese, you're going to have to keep it that way.
I'm back. I didn't think that would end right away. Alright. The last mission in Chaos Theory on the PS2. Boom, boom. We used everything in the game at least once. At least once.
Fisher, I can't stress this enough. If one
The hell is
Japanese
this?
soldier dies, we risk World War III. Any fatalities and I abort the mission immediately.
I understand.
Locate our officers. Find out what the hell is going on.
I'll find
Restart. There's a drone on the PS2 version. Nice. Great start. Fantastic. Spice it up a little bit. Huh?
Fisher, I can't stress this enough. If one Japanese soldier dies, we risk World War III. Any fatalities and I abort the mission immediately.
I understand.
Locate our officers. Find out what the hell is going on.
Why do you put a drone here? Oh, this is way different. Totally forgot about all this. I say the combat music in every mission is like really good in Chaos Theory. I keep saying this is like my favorite, but like it keeps getting better, in my opinion, as the game goes on. Okay.
Wow, that's amazing. Oh, yes. So, what went wrong this time?
Nothing. Wrong. Leave.
Huh, so that's the end of the story?
That's the end of the story.
Good, Psychonauts. I told them to get the 2800 series camera. This one's a crap.
This one's a crap. Is there a crawl space from the beginning or something? Or is this an actually new area? There is. Up here. Very different. Pretty cool. This is not downgraded. This level adjustment. Like, this is like actually additional stuff. Different layers this time around here. So I was saying earlier, like the inferior ports of Splinter Cell, like they always try to do unique things and different things. without it being just completely downgraded. I always thought that was cool. Of course, the last mission means gotta pick it all. Where are the goals? Pick up an object. Apparently my mic just keeps getting desynced, so I need to boot up a web window here. Kubo Social. This guy's really liking what he sees on the table, apparently. Now he left. Enter offices.
Hey! Get the lights back on! What has happened to the lights?
Nice building.
Who?
I'm gonna suggest they hire your designer to do some work on the Pentagon.
What do you want?
A news update. What's happening here tonight?
I know nothing.
You probably know more than you think. Just talk.
Some men have been moved around, guarding inside. A captain was here earlier getting volunteers. Not sure what for. I should have stayed home. It was karaoke night.
Legendary golfer. That is it. Offices.
Working great?
Quiet.
Working? Are you kidding? This job is a joke. What are you talking about? We are here to defend... Defend the Kokubo Shosho? Right. That's like defending the CIA building or something. What do you mean?
Well, it's not like anybody would be crazy enough to bust in here. This is the easiest job in the world.
On, off, on, off, on, off. Press room. Hostages. There they are. 66. One 945. The vent?
Did I just hear something?
Where did the vent go to? Reception. Oh. Okay. Disable anything.
Getting beyond a joke here. Lights. Just going.
What you mean?
That sound.
The doors are imposters. They're all fake. Oh. Where's the guy at? Oh, there he is. Is he slowly coming back up here again? Alright. Let's go save. It's like complete silence sometimes in this part of the mission. Eerie. Here we are.
We're not soldiers. We're just desk jockeys. We're perfectly comfortable here.
I'm not going to the bathroom.
Okay, fine. We can hold it. We'll be right here.
Yes, you will.
Hello.
Hey, you're American.
Maybe, but I'm not here to rescue you.
That's okay. We're not really hostages anyway.
What's going on?
Not too sure. SDF rounded up all the U.S. personnel and locked us up. We saw some generals and ministers being brought in earlier.
Where did they go?
To the war room in the sub-level.
The doors to the lower levels are sealed.
The captain was just up here looking for combat-ready volunteers to go down there. Maybe the doors are open now.
Perfect timing. Somebody will come for you later.
Sam, we need to record everything that happens in that meeting so we can present it to the Joint Chiefs.
Where's the war room?
In the sub-level beneath the main floor.
It would speed things up if you let me remove some of the threats.
Forget it, Fisher. Until we know who the enemy is, there is no enemy. No enemy means no kills.
Deal with it.
I need information.
You'll get nothing from me.
Wrong. Where's the war room?
In the sub-levels, the sealed door.
How do I open the sealed door?
It should be open. A captain came by to handpick some men for a mission.
What mission?
I have no idea. He didn't want me. It's my first day.
Happy birthday. Oh my god. YouTube copyrights going in. Yeah, they look very alerted for sure. Very disturbed and alerted, clearly. Oh, I wanted to do the cool FMV thing. I saw that in the trailer. Just all conveniently turned to me for no reason while you're mopping the floor. Mm-hmm. How big is the map on this? There's a lot of layers to all this. Is there a reason to go in here?
We've got an intruder.
Who was alerted down here? Just the hostage, probably. Oh. Alrighty then.
Nothing here. Never hurts to check. Good. Where is he?
Amazing. Low. Oh no. Easy. So quiet. Oh, nothing here. These all fake doors again. Flop. Yep. Hold this. Oh, I gotta go the other way, I think. Peace. I'm gonna go in the crawl space, actually. Let's see what that's like. Where's that at? Oh, that was, down below. This is scaring me. The music is not stopping. It's freaking me out.
I don't like this at all.
Bum, 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 bum.
Get out here right now.
You reacted to the door? Oh my god. I didn't think you would react to that. That doesn't make noise in the ambient meter. It's quiet again. There's nothing. No ambience, no nothing. Oh, it's just a random third guy there? Nice. You can all get it. Sure. Whatever you say, game. Whatever you say. Now we're in the base. Almost getting to the end. To the climax. Oh, you can turn it off.
Fisher, from the looks of it, these guards are LTL equipped.
Less than lethal. Why?
There's only one reason I can think of that they'd issue them to combat troops. They'll want to interrogate anyone they catch.
Well, I'm not the talkative type.
Hey, who cured the rights? This is not good.
Okay.
Nice toy. What kind of ammo does it use?
How about you let me go, and I'll show you.
Don't get smart.
Ah, okay. It's some kind of shock round. Electric.
Interesting. You have any extra?
It's not like you can shake me and make my ammo fall on the floor to pick up.
You're awfully flippant for someone with a knife to his throat.
All right. I think they keep some extras in the storeroom. Please don't kill me. You said yourself, I'm smart.
Okay. He's good. Where'd he go? He's fast. Okay. That's a noise. Can I go in here first? There's nothing in there. A bathroom. Do I get caught? Wonder how the interrogation is on here. Oh god. It's bright. Oh yeah. Man, I missed the other one.
Who left this open?
Time to take a nap. This is where you get it captured and interrogated right here? Yeah. Server room. Guy just chilling. Here's some sticky shockers right there. New medkits. What? How? I'm aiming right at it. Record the meeting in the war room. 19130. I did something. I did something. Boom, 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 boom. Over there.
Fisher, GPS shows you're nearing the war room. Intelligence says it's a tempest-hardened cube. The only way you'll be able to record what's going on in there is to find some way inside.
Tempest hardening might keep out electronic intruders, but I'm betting the room isn't airtight.
Probably not.
Better keep my guard up.
Indeed.
How do I get into the war room?
They seal the door from the inside, unless you have industrial razor.
I hope for your sake you have a better idea.
Please, wait. There's air vent over the room. Maybe you can see in from there.
I'll have a look. You wait here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Who are you?
Who are you? Maybe I'll go get captured real quick after this. If I can still do it. Because it is a pretty cool sequence in the game.
Infrastructure. This vent should come out directly over the war room.
I'll try and laser mic the meeting from there.
Good. We'll let you know when we have enough to make the Joint Chiefs happy.
We cannot, but if he had... Sir, here's Admiral Otomo. Admiral, what is the meaning of this?
You will repeal the post-war constitution. You will order the immediate remilitarization of Japan and return control of our nation to the order of the Emperor. The United States will support this act politically and militarily to release themselves further financial and military obligations, thereby concluding our relationship in Asia.
This is impossible. Even if we repeal the Constitution, the Emperor would never.
The Emperor will do what the military tells him. I am not an unreasonable man. These efforts will take time. I have faith in your honor and prudence, so I give you 96 hours.
96. The people will never allow it.
If in 4 days these demands are not met, I will initiate the launch of a North Korean ballistic missile and sacrifice a Japanese city of my choosing. Regrettably, this will kill millions, but it will steal the will of the people if your appeals cannot. For the sake of your honor, and for the sake of Japan, I plead with you, do not force my hand in this matter.
That's it. He caught the signal. My God.
Good God, Fisher. That confirms it. Otomo has been manipulating the Japanese government the entire time.
At least they're not sanctioning his actions. What's the next step? How do we stop Otomo?
If we're lucky, we might not have to.
What do you mean?
Grim?
I'm worried about that general, Fisher. He's been awfully quiet working on his laptop. Access it from here. Let's see what he's planning.
Will do.
We're trying to reconnect. Ops, this is Central. We have no... Admiral again, sir. Admiral, we...
Fool! You waste your time to squeal like a dog. If you are unable to act honorably, then I will force you to act. You will not be able to deny the demands of the people after North Korea destroys one of our cities. You will know which one when it is annihilated.
What are our options? 72 hours. How do we contact the Emperor?
Good Lord! Otomo is going to launch a North Korean missile at his own country.
What's the time frame?
Could be hours, could be minutes. Get down there and destroy his servers.
What about extraction?
If you can't take out those servers before Otomo forces a launch, there won't be any reason to extract. ...
And if I do take out the servers?
We'll make that part up as we go.
That's half a plan if I've ever heard one.
Elevator is now accessible. Right. Dark. The PS2 version is so dark. Oh my god. Can I get captured still? Where's this guy at?
I can definitely see something. Show yourself!
Where? Where are you at? Oh, there you are. I want to get captured. That's cool.
This is not good.
Let me, just in case it's too late, let me just save it. Capture me.
It looks like he's starting to regain consciousness.
So you can pick the cuffs like you can a lockpick, but you don't see the visual, obviously. You just gotta hear it and feel it on your controller.
Again. Come on, American. Talk. How did you get in here? You'll need to tell me something before I can begin to negotiate on your behalf. Sergeant. Give him a little
extra.
Yes, sir.
Slap.
Come on, American. Easy on yourself. You do want to know the other option. I do not think he is going to talk, sir. I guess we'll have to do this the hard way. Dismissed. Yes, sir. We'll find out what you know.
Obviously, it gives you an alarm as well
What you know.
when you get captured.
Bad news, Colonel.
How did you get free?
Listen, I'm not feeling too good right now. Under any other circumstance, I'd jump at the chance to cut you a second smile.
Please, don't kill me, American.
I have orders not to, but I can still hurt you pretty bad if I feel like it. How many more men do you have down here?
I didn't call any more reinforcements. The captain needed more men downstairs. No one was expecting you.
So it's just your buddy outside the door.
Yes! A minute more, and I'd have started with the Regis.
Pop. I'll take these now. Nice stuff. Oh. In a crate. Nice.
Come in, Fisher. Come in.
I'm okay, Lambert. Non-lethal round. They were planning on interrogating me.
They couldn't have had time to. You were only gone for a couple of minutes.
Good. Where were we?
Well, the whole facility is on alert. Are you sure you're okay to continue the mission?
Now that you mention it, maybe I could use a week on the beach instead.
You'll have it as soon as you're finished in the command center.
I'm on my way.
I wonder how I ended up here. My mother always said I should have been an accountant.
Oh, somebody in the server room.
A great accountant, I'm sure.
This guy's up here.
Stupid damn thing is broken.
Bum 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 bum. Go get some meds. There we go. To the elevator. The lower levels. The last part of Chaos Theory.
I just got off the horn with the Joint Chiefs. I'm lifting the non-lethal mission parameter. Fifth freedom with everyone except Otomo.
You're kidding me.
We need to capture him alive. His profile is pretty clear. He won't lie to a war crimes tribunal in the face of the evidence. It would offend his sense of honor.
You need him to take responsibility so the rest of Japan is off the hook with North Korea.
Exactly. If Otomo dies, we're right back at square one. Bring him in breathing.
Oh shit. That's so terrifying. It's a cool entrance.
That is weird. I am hearing things. Give me a hand!
Okay. Whatever you say, game. Whatever you say.
I just got off the horn with the Joint Chiefs. I'm lifting the non-lethal mission parameter. Fifth freedom with everyone except Otomo.
You're kidding me.
We need to capture him alive. His profile is pretty clear. He won't lie to a war crimes tribunal in the face of the evidence. It would offend his sense of honor.
You need him to take responsibility so the
Stop
rest
motion
of Japan
Splinter
is off
Cell?
the hook with North Korea.
Exactly. If Otomo dies, we're right back at square one. Bring him in breathing.
You can disable that?
What was that?
You can't disable that, can you? Oh. Bum, 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 bum. Where's the other guys?
Okay, you are getting jumpy. Just
There.
forget it.
How do you see me? Oh, God. Perfect. Bloom. Game's just gotta troll a little bit more.
I just got off the horn with the Joint Chiefs. I'm lifting the non-lethal mission parameter. Fifth freedom with everyone except Otomo.
You're kidding me.
We need to capture him alive. His profile is pretty clear.
That'd be amazing
He won't
if you
lie
could do
to
that.
a war crimes tribunal in the face of the evidence. It would offend his sense of honor.
You need him to take responsibility so the rest of Japan is off the hook with North Korea.
Exactly. If Otomo dies, we're right back at square one. Bring him in breathing.
Fools! They're sending another assault!
There is a dialogue. I thought it just didn't exist.
I saw something there.
It literally just doesn't matter. You can get out of here. Okay.
Fisher, North Korea just contacted NORAD and the president. They report that they've lost control of a launch facility. They can't abort, and they're not sure that they can destroy the missile on time.
How long?
They say 3 minutes until it's away.
I think I can reach the server in time.
Hurry up!
This is insane.
What is that?
Okay. Okay.
I just got off the horn with the Joint Chiefs. I'm lifting the non-lethal mission parameter. Fifth freedom with everyone except Otomo.
You're kidding me.
We need to capture him alive. His profile is pretty clear. He won't lie to a war crimes tribunal in the face of the evidence. It would offend his sense of honor.
You need him to take responsibility so the rest of Japan is off the hook with North Korea.
Exactly. If Otomo dies, we're right back at square one. Bring him in breathing.
There's literally all you can do. Just get down here fast. It's the other guys.
Fisher, North Korea just contacted NORAD and the president. They report that they've lost control of a launch facility. They can't abort, and they're not sure that they can destroy the missile on time.
How long?
They say 3 minutes until it's away.
I think I can reach the server in time.
Hurry up!
I'm not even close. Okay. That blast radius is insane.
I just got off the horn with the Joint Chiefs. I'm lifting the non-lethal mission parameter. Fifth freedom with everyone except Otomo.
You're kidding me.
We need to capture him alive. His profile is pretty clear. He won't lie to a war crimes tribunal in the face of the evidence. It would offend his sense of honor.
You need him to take responsibility so the rest of Japan is off the hook with North Korea.
Exactly. If Otomo dies, we're right back at square one. Bring him in breathing. Fisher, North Korea just contacted NORAD and the president. They report that they've lost control of a launch facility. They can't abort, and they're not sure that they can destroy the missile on time.
How long?
They say 3 minutes until it's away.
I think I can reach the server in time.
Hurry up!
Woohoo! Saving! Get me out of here. Let's see. What is this? Interesting. $67. What is over here?
Well done. Now get to Otomo.
Saw that coming. Three. Only gotta be one more. Definitely not playing on hard anymore, or elite, for the rest of the week. So we could actually play the game. Because I am clearly not polished whatsoever. Okay, another variable that I don't remember. Nice. Like, I didn't see them. I thought they weren't there anymore. Okay.
Where is that noise coming from?
There's somebody here now. This is insane. I don't need to do that.
Well done. Now get to Otomo.
Get out here, right now!
Thermal's not even remotely good enough for that. Can't even see. Still alive? Oh. Okay. Get out of my face. Please. Let me finish the goddamn game. Let me guess. One more enemy over here. Two more. Five more.
Give it up, Admiral. It's over.
You think that I will surrender to you? You think that I will allow your people to strip me of my dignity? Throw me in chains? No, I think not. My people have endured your charming oppression for more than 60 years.
You say tomato.
Americans.
Tomato.
Always turning to their jokes when their hearts are full of fear. And you should be afraid. I may be defeated, but I am a man, and ideas are stronger than men. You may even prevent this war, American, but the dragon has awoken, and he will not be so easily sedated this time.
Somehow the hat falls off.
Otomo just tried to commit seppuku. Get in there and stabilize him fast.
It is so dark I can't even see. Womp. We made it.
Good work, Fisher. He's stable, but we still have to get him out of there. You're going to have to blast your way out.
We're over 100 feet underwater.
You're not pressurized, Fisher. It will be a shock, but you won't get the bends.
Next time, you're going on the mission and I'm making up the crazy plan.
Mm-hmm. Blow it up. Boom. It's a pretty cool ending. Just break it all. Game complete. One body found, huh?
Admiral Otomo, former head of the Japanese Information Self-Defense Force, made a surprise confession today on the witness stand at the Hague War Crimes trial. Otomo openly admitted conspiring to instigate war between the Koreas and the United States, claiming that In other news, China's ambassador to the United States, Long Dan, received the Nobel Peace Prize today for his efforts in diffusing the Korean conflict. President Bowers today addressed the nation following the crisis that brought us to the brink of war.
Finally, I want to take a moment to thank those unsung heroes in the intelligence community who may very well have saved our nation and the world from certain disasters.
Thank you, Mr. President.
The boss seems happy. How about that raise?
They're cutting us back. You'll have to settle for a vacation.
Yeah, right.
And there you go. Splinter Cell Chaos Theory on the PS2, playing on hard difficulty, and that is definitely the last time we'll play on hard all week. I think hard and elite difficulty in this game were definitely designed. Clancy games and books over the when I was younger as well. So it definitely appealed to me a lot more. So even the worst version of Chaos Theory can end up being a pretty cool experience, but the PS2 version does have some quirks with it when it comes to AI. I don't remember exactly like where, even on just in general, even if you play on normal, some of those quirks exist. I don't remember where, but apparently it's like impossible to get, well, not impossible, but really difficult to get 100% on some missions on the PS2. It kind of like exclusive issues with it. But I don't know, and I don't remember what they are. The things that I was going through is just hard difficulty stuff. It's very strict with the light and darkness. AI reacting to sounds and your shadows and all that. And gadgets. You just have to learn, like, how aggressive AI is in particular areas of the game. So that's really where the mastery comes in for Chaos Theory gameplay. And like I said, the hint of randomness. Splinter Cell games, all 4 of these original Splinter Cell games, before they switched over to the 360 era, there's a hint of randomness with all 4 of them. The original, Pandora Tomorrow, especially Chaos Theory and Double Agent, but when I was younger, casually playing the games, I always liked that. Like I said, it kept you on your toes. I thought that was fun. And also those two names in the credits. After that one, and then the original Xbox version. I don't have an original Xbox, but I do have a 360, so I can emulate it. And it might be a toss-up as to whether I play it on there or Series X, because it's random. I probably should just buy the game digitally, so I don't have to depend on my disc, but we'll see. But obviously we'll play the Xbox version last. So that'll be all.